with the alphabet. Let's go for it. I'm going to compare some Vietnamese sounds with some English sounds. They're not exactly the same, but sometimes they are very similar, so it will help you to pronounce the words. And even if you don't have a Vietnamese accent, you will be able to pronounce in a way that people understand you, which is what you want. The first letter is called and is pronounced like a cat or banana. An example would be come, it means forbidden. Ma túy bị cấm, drugs are forbidden. Come. The second letter is a, like cat. An example would be lạ, which means strange. The third letter is a, pronounced a. I call it the Asian A. Why? It's because I noticed that when Asian people speak, I often hear the sounds a. You know what I mean? So that's why I call it the Asian A. It's a short sound. A. An example of it would be lam. Next letter, ba, is pronounced like a B in English. An example would be the word ba. Ba. It means a beef. Ka is pronounced like a cake. Like in the word ka, which means fish. Next letter, now follow me, is cha. So even if there are two letters, in Vietnamese it's considered as one. You have to pronounce like a T-S-H, like in the word chat, to chat. So an example with cha is cha, which means to give. Next letter, ya or z. Ya in the south, z in the north. In the south they pronounce it like Yahoo, and in the north like zebra. An example with this letter is ya. It means yes in a polite way. Next letter is D with a bar. This one is pronounced like a D in English. And an example with it would be the verb di, which means to go. Di, it means go. The next letter is called E and pronounced E like bed. An example with it would be the word đẹp, which means beautiful, pretty. Next letter is E. So E is like E, but it's closed. You see? E. You see what I mean? An example with it would be the word ghế, which means a chair. And you'll notice that you'll always find a chair somewhere. So it's a useful word. Ghế. Next letter is the letter G, called G in Vietnamese. So this letter makes the sound G with the A's and with the O's and with the U's. The letter G is pronounced like ghost. Ga xe lửa, which means the train station. Next letter is GI, called Z. An example with it will be giá, it means price. It makes the. Giá. Next letter is G with an H. We use it to make the sound G. If you want to have the sound G with the E's and with I, you have to put an H between the vowel and the G. Like in the word ghê. Yeah, ghê lắm, which means so awful. Next letter is called Ingan and it's pronounced E. But if you put it with a A, it will make the sound I. If you put it with a O, it will make the sound Oi. If you put it with the sound it will make Oi. You got it? Ingan means a short I. It makes the sound Y after A, O or U. The following letter is called K. It's pronounced like the letter C, but it's only with the I, with the Y and with the E's. An example with it would be K. It means to tell a story. K. Next letter, KH. K. It's difficult to explain how to pronounce this one because you don't have it in English. K. Like in the word come, which is the negation. The following letters L, M, N are exactly the same as in English. Next one, Ñ. So this one is pronounced like the player Ronaldinho. Ñ. Like in the word Nhà, which means house. Nhà. Next letter is the N with the G, maybe the hardest one. We call it Ng. To pronounce it, you have to put your tongue up to your teeth.
No, no, no.
You pronounce it as if you were saying a letter after the word parking. Like parking a, parking o, parking u. Like in the word ngủ, ngủ. Yes. Next letter is o, like dog, o. O, like in the word to, which means big. Next letter is o, like in the word door. An example with it would be to, which means above. To. Yes. Next letter is called like in the soup, pho. And we can say một tô phở, a bowl of pho. Next letter is pho, and it's pronounced like a F. An example with it would be film, which means movie. Next one is called quo in the north and wo in the south. So this one you pronounce it like a W in the south and like a KW in the north. Quo, wo. An example with it would be wa, it means to go through or to pass by. The next letter is je. This one you pronounce it like déjà, ja, which means to go out. Déjà. Next letter is sh. This one is pronounced like in the name Sean. And an example with it would be sh, which means afraid. Sh. Next letter is t, pronounced like a T. Next one is t. So this one is not like in English. This one you put a T and you have to pronounce the H after, like T, T. Next letter is t. So it's a bit like in English, the TR in English. Train. An example with it would be ta, which means T. Next letter is U, like in the word moon. An example with it would be cổ, cổ. It means old. Next letter is U. So this one, to pronounce it, you have to do something like U, U. When you do the sound U, you smile and you close your teeth at the same time. Like, wait, not very polite. Oh. Next letter is V. So this one you pronounce it like a V. Like in the verb divo, which means to go in, to enter. Next letter is the X. So, pronounced like Céline Dion. An example with it would be xe. It means a vehicle. Next letter is called EI. It means a long I. If you put it with the sound A, it will make the sound I. If you put it with the sound you will have the sound œil. If you put it with the sound U, you will have the sound ui. So you see the difference between the EI and the ingan. Ingan makes short sound like I, oi, œil, while EI makes sounds like I, œil, ui. Okay, so now we're done with the alphabet. Oh yeah, and could you please put a like just down there? It will help me to develop the channel. Thank you.